Hello, GARDENHOWTO friends. Do you remember a while ago I started a series on how I have grown food gardens in Mexico? Today I'm going to watch how I have used the soil that I scraped out in the first episode to fill the raised bed. Please find a good popcorn and watch the second episode. Hello, GARDENHOWTO friends. Today I'm excited to share with you the next project. I'm going to plant this raised bed. What are we going to achieve here is to make sure this raised bed is productive in the current dry season here in Mexico. Right now this bed allows us to have 1 foot deep good soil structure built up. We built this bed pretty much out of garden waste. That what you see right here is the garden waste layer thrown out on the top of the existing soil layer. The soil was about as much deep, half of the depth deep, and we added maybe 4 inches of the garden waste. Next step is to fill it up with the soil, water it up so that soil settles down into the garden waste here, and then after planting we provide another layer of the mulch. The mulching will help us in 5 following advantages. First, what mulch is doing is protects the soil from erosion. We have a very windy weather here. It's windy pretty much every day, and you hear the wind in the night time too. So the top layer of the soil is wiped out by the wind, and it dries out the soil very quickly. When we bring the mulch, it protects the top layer of the soil from this erosion. The second advantage of the mulching, it does not allow water to evaporate back into the air very easily. As soon as we water it, the water is retained as a moisture inside the soil. It penetrates inside, and mulch allows to keep the moisture inside the soil. Next, very important and helpful in this season advantage of the mulch is that it keeps the soil cooler. We have the average temperature here from 28 to 32 degrees Celsius. Maybe not 32, 30 is already above, but let's say 26 to 28 average over the day-night time. So soil does not cool down much. So the mulch helps to keep soil at least several degrees cooler than it would be an open soil. Next advantage of the mulch, it prevents weeds from sprout. If there are ever any weed attempts to grow from the soil, the soil will be served as a barrier, and it will be hard for the weed to go through the layer of the mulch. And the last benefit from the mulch, that over the time, when the mulch stays on the soil, it is converted into the compost, which is the gardener's gold. They always strive for to have much more compost in the ground, in the soil all the time. So naturally, this layer of the garden waste will be decomposed inside the soil, and the additional layer of the mulch will eventually, over the time, convert it into the compost too. So we have a double win from the mulch. And also, for our bed, the important condition is that we do not till the soil. We keep the soil as is so that we don't damage any soil structure. When we add the more organic materials to the soil, as we do here with this garden waste plus soil plus mulch, we build the soil structure instead of damaging the ecosystem. We continue to build ecosystem and support existing ecosystem with more additional materials added. That's how excited is this project for me, so that we help the nature to produce the good harvest for us. Let's work on the soil, and let's make this garden bed productive. So I'm going to spread out the soil around the garden bed to cover all of this garden waste. I will have to probably bring 1 or 2 more wheelbarrows of the soil to have enough to cover all of this beneficial garden waste. Okay, my friends, the bed is ready with the soil, so the next task is to water around the soil, so that soil will settle down and pretty much starts to incorporate with the garden waste that we have available underneath. So I will start to distribute the water here. Unfortunately, we don't have a hose here. We cannot distribute the water from the hose and from the kind of permanent stream, because we have to save the water. The water is very valuable here. Where I'm getting this water is from the excess water tank, where the used water goes to. It's still clean water, but it's not drinkable. So the good usage of it is to fill it in the garden, like this garden bed. And then I will let a couple of days to settle the soil, and then start planting the seeds. So this project is pretty much complete, and if you have any comments, write them down below, and I'm always happy to hear from you. Thank you very much for watching, and look forward for the next project that I'm going to post here. So please stay in tune. Thanks for watching GARDENHOWTO.